Okay, so today we're talking about the kettlebell deadlift. This is the best progression that you can do if you are new to deadlifting. It's a lot less technical than a barbell deadlift, and it allows you to really focus on getting your spine in the right position, getting that hip hinge down, all of those things that are super important when you start deadlifting with a barbell. So I'm going to show you with a kettlebell, of course. This could work with a dumbbell, but a kettlebell is a little bit easier. So you're going to start by standing about hip width or a little bit wider. Your stance is going to look different depending on the person. You don't need to be super narrow though. And you can have your feet slightly pointed out as well. You want to make sure that you're standing above the kettlebell. So I don't want it to be out in front of me because that's going to cause me to round my back. So standing above the kettlebell, and then from there I'm going to squeeze my feet into the floor. I'm thinking about pushing the floor away from me. I want my feet to be firmly planted and using that force. And then from there, I'm going to shoot my butt back to the wall behind me and keep my chest pointing forward. And then I'm going to reach for the kettlebell. Slight bend in my knees. You don't want to be squatting it. Just a slight bend. Arms straight. Chest forward, butt back. And then I'm just going to stand up. Squeeze my butt. No arching. Just stand up tall, squeezing my butt. And then shoot my butt back again. Slightly bend my knees and set it down. So like I mentioned, you want to make sure that your arms are straight. It's super common to lift it like this. Maybe not that exaggerated, but bending your elbows, that's not something we want to do. You want your arms to be fully straight, fully extended. And you also want to make sure that your chest is always forward. So pointing my nipples to the wall in front of me, because that way I can't round my back. And I'm going to be in about this position with my hips. So my knees are slightly bent, but I'm not doing a squat. Most of the movement is coming from my hips. Last thing I want to talk about is breathing. So before you pick the kettlebell up, you want to take a big breath in, fill your belly with air, and then I'm going to exhale, tighten up, and lift it. First I take a big belly breath in, fill my belly with air, and then I exhale and push out of my stomach. That's gonna tighten it, and that's what's gonna protect my spine while I'm lifting. Those are some tips. Make sure to practice this. You're probably not gonna have it down the first time, but this is going to allow you to progress to a barbell deadlift. It's a great way to start. I hope that was helpful.